on the Kathia Woods Cup of Soul show, the Philadelphia Tribune. Now, normally, you know, in real life, us as Black people, stuff starts roaring and stuff. We start packing and we're like, peace out. Let us know how this is going to work out for you. But in this movie, you're heading right into it with everything. And as Jeff Goldblum's character famously said, we all know how it's going to end. There's going to be some screams and some running and somebody's going to get eaten. So how did you, like you talked about your physicality, but how did you prepare for it? Because it is like we have to believe that you can do these things. You know, a stunt person can do some of the stuff, but some of the stuff has got to be you. So how did you mentally prepare and physically prepare? What type of workouts did you do?
Yeah, I had to, because Chris Pratt, he don't use Chris Romrell. Like the purpose of our physical stunt doubles on this project is a traditional stunt double role, which is to say, when you're executing a stunt, they tell you like, okay, if you press up here, it'll make it easier for your body to maneuver over like this. It'll make it smoother. Watch out for this sharp edge. So that's what Georgia's my stunt double, was primarily doing. And, I really had to keep up with Chris Pratt, because he can learn a stunt by watching it once and execute it perfectly every time. That sequence we shot where we're running across the ice and he drops into the water and my character like jumps over the water. We shot that was once. That was one take. You got one chance to get Chris Pratt soaked. You better have that camera in focus. It's a long-winded way of saying I absolutely had to make sure that I was ready physically. I think most quiet as it's kept, I'm super old school. There's a number of actors. You look at Angela Bassett and you know she takes care of herself. You think about Charlene Woodley and you know that she's an actor from a generation that knew that actors required endurance, stamina, that we have to keep our immunity system boosted, that it has very little to do with, vanity or wanting to look a certain way, and everything to do with being physically and mentally and emotionally, because being physically ready also impacts, how emotionally ready you are. So it was very boring, typical bodybuilder. I was lifting heavy weights for about a year. And then I started doing cardio in earnest about 5 months out so that I wouldn't be embarrassing myself. My first blockbuster.
Because everyone said you did amazing and you look stunning.
Thank you.